Good afternoon and welcome to the 57th Annual Valley of Flowers Parade, celebrating the Florissant Valley Fire Protection District's 100th anniversary. A centennial of caring, that's the theme today, then, now, and tomorrow. Hi, I'm your host, Russell Inman, and joining me today is Nick Wegman of Show Me Sports Bar and Grill, located here in the beautiful city of Florissant. Welcome, Nick.
Thanks, Russ. Happy to be here. I really appreciate the opportunity to represent Show Me's and the Florissant community.
Nick, it's good to see you. You know, we've got a change of face. Lily Dumas has been here in years past, but we're going to make sure that we take it easy on you and, hopefully it won't scare you off.
Well, thanks. I didn't wear a t-shirt, so if I sweat through, I apologize.
Well, this year's parade, again, the theme honors the men and women of the Florissant Valley Fire Protection District as they celebrate their 100th anniversary.
This parade features more than 100 participating organizations with floats and units decorated to reflect that theme.
You know, in this parade that we're about to enjoy, it just kind of caps off a beautiful weekend for the city of Florissant with all the festivities. It all starts on Friday night.
Absolutely.
There's carnivals, there's games, there's rides, there's craft fairs, there's stuff going on at the Egan Center.
Absolutely. I had the opportunity to pop by the Egan Center yesterday to check out the bubble truck with my sons, and they had a great time.
What's the age range of your kids?
3 and 1.
Yeah, that is a perfect age for the bubble truck.
Yeah, they're cuties too. Speaking of which, we had the pretty baby photo contest this weekend.
We had that. We had the Zope Family Circus. They were in town as well. My kids got to see that for the first time.
That's excellent. I heard good things about it.
Well, it looks like we've got the color guard coming down. I'd like to take a moment to mention that there's all of our local businesses are big supporters of the Valley of Flowers, and these organizations do this year in and year out. Special thanks to the Florissant Police and the Fire Department too for all their help, dedication, and service. Happy 100th birthday, and it looks like we're going to let this parade begin.
All right, let's go, baby.
The Color Guard, Florissant Police Color Guard, has the honors of starting off this year's parade. They're just a few of the many proud and dedicated members of the department who serve over 52,000 residents of the 13th largest city in the state of Missouri.
That's excellent.
We've got the marching band. Hazelwood West Marching Wildcats are under the direction of Aaron Jackson and assisted by Josh Pierce, Beth Schmidtke, and Steve Bogger. Drum majors Caitlin Henry and Alana Harston. In the past, the Marching Wildcats have performed at the 2008 Canoka Minolta Gator Bowl, 2009 Chicago Thanksgiving Parade, the Alamo Bowl, Disney World, all while still performing at every home football game, along with 3 to 4 festivals a year. And next year they'll perform at the Camping World Bowl game in Orlando, Florida. The city of Florissant salutes Aaron Jackson and all 45 talented band members, and especially their parents and dedicated volunteers that make the Wildcats so successful.
And speaking of successful, one of 8 of this year's Valley of Flowers parade marshals is Cooper, a young man who's completing his treatments for neuroblastoma. Cooper's an honorary firefighter and is wearing his very own firefighter gear. He's joined by the current fire chief, Jason M. Hobbleman, and 6 retired chiefs, Scott A. Seppel, Robert S. Corey, John M. Whedon, William S. Bogue, Wayne D. Patterson, and Raymond E. Laramie.
I just saw them drive by in a nice Camaro. Well, they are in a ride of choice today, I believe. It looks like coming down next, you see flashing lights. This must mean the Florissant Valley Fire Protection District. You know, that's a mouthful to try to say that. So I might mess that up a time or two today. But yeah, they're strolling down here today. They've got, I think it's 8 vehicles in the parade.
Excellent. Looking clean, looking sharp too.
They've got the firefighters and their families are going to be riding on some of the trailers behind these vehicles, I think. Now they were bringing some other trucks. I know they've got a 2016 Pierce Dash engine, a 2016 Deemer's ambulance. All of these I think we're starting to see on the screen come down. Another one's a 2007 Pierce Quantum engine and a 2016 Deemer's ambulance.
You know, I happen to know that one of those pumper trucks roughly goes for
No kidding. Well, the Florissant Valley Protection District has a long history of serving the city of Florissant, serving the nearby residents, and keeping us safe. That's why we've got this 100-year celebration. All of the floats and themes with the queens today, they're all focused around the Florissant Valley Fire Protection District. It's kind of a neat year for them.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's kind of a side note, but what does it take to keep one of those guys clean?
I'm guessing a lot of elbow grease. That's for sure.
That chrome is shiny, the paint is fresh.
I wonder if I could get that kind of detailing on my car. That'd be nice.
Just bring it up to the firehouse and maybe they'll work you out a deal.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Bring him some wings.
Now you're talking.
Will they trade a service for a service?
I think we can figure something out.
The pressure that those those pumpers put out too, that would be one heck of a pressure wash if you use that on your car, wouldn't it? Might clean the paint right off. You know, some of the festivals that Florissant has, when they've got these pumper trucks there, the kids will go. They've got the hats that they give the kids. They let them climb right into that pumper truck, and makes the kids feel like $1,000,000 when they're sitting in that driver's seat.
Oh, absolutely. My kids are a big fan of the Touch a Truck events here in Florissant.
You know, we got one of the ambulances coming by. The ambulances are a big part. Sometimes people don't realize the immediate urgent response that the firefighters have to have with physical injury type care as well. Mm-hmm. Making sure that they get them to the hospital quickly as they attend to the fire. Oh, Mayor Tim Lowry is now showing up.
Excellent, looking
now
good.
This is our newly elected mayor. He's also joined by wife Lori Lowry, son Brian Lowry, and his mom Carol Lowry and family.
Oh, great family there for sure. Really happy to see them get elected. There's Brian Lowry there. He's actually a Creve Corps police officer. Really nice guy too.
You know, long history served here in the city of Florissant. Former police chief here. His father was the mayor of Florissant before Schneider. So it's good to see him elected, and you know, I'm really excited to see what's coming up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's got plans. It's all for the better of Florissant.
The Valley of Flowers reigning court's coming by. We've got the past court. They're waving to us now. The queen last year was Yin Wen. First runner-up was Samantha Eaker. And she's got her special maids there, the Victoria Dixon, Sally Kachuro, and Elizabeth Goldstein. I hope I pronounced those right, ladies.
I think you did well.
Andrew Harris. So we're going to talk about some of the city council members now. We've got Andrew. Looks like he has left the vehicle and he's passing out candy by hand. Waving to the camera there. That's nice.
Hitting the street. Tim Jones, looking good.
Driving himself in a nice red cherry Mustang.
Oh yeah, wouldn't expect anything less. It looks nice.
Caputa, there's got a. This looks like he's in a Ford. I don't know. There's a 250.
Handing out the candies. Looking sharp, buddy.
Good FaceTime for the council that watches after their residents.
Keith Shildroff. Hey, buddy.
He's taking it easy in the passenger seat.
Yeah, representing the Blues today, looks like.
The Blues are playing right now. I think they're up.
I think they are up. We hear random cheers from the crowd periodically.
We do.
Blues are making a play.
There we go. Go Blues. Yeah, you know, when the Blues are in the playoffs and we still have this kind of crowd out at the parade, we know who comes first.
Oh, yeah, that's the truth.
That's
the truth.
Despite the fact that we hear the radio of the game playing in the background. And we did see somebody had their truck rigged up just right with a big screen TV in the back to make sure that they got the best of both worlds.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine this is another council member coming down. Wait to see just exactly who it is. Look at these kids. They're using their umbrellas today to store all of their necklaces.
Genius. I'm sure that was on Pinterest.
Their parents thought they were bringing them to make sure their kids wouldn't get a sunburn. No, it's gonna hold the goodies today. Gerard Hinkey is tossing out a few more beads. That's who we were waiting on in the Chevy.
Oh yeah, representing Ward 6, looking good. Wonder what kind of training goes into preparing for tossing beads. I wonder if there's any kind of calisthenics or any kind of online course to work on your trajectory and whatnot.
A few practice sessions, make sure you don't hit somebody in the eye.
Awesome.
You know, maybe if they put out a few bottles beforehand, they could try to ring the bottles with the necklace.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Pretend that's one of the kids' arms that are holding out.
Here comes Jackie
Pagano. I love Jackie.
Looking good.
Now, Jackie's always been a good sport. You ever talk to her and get her in front of camera, she wants to shy up real quick.
Oh yeah.
But what a nice lady, and she has really been a supporter, I should say, for the city of Florissant and her ward.
Oh yeah.
Looking out for the city. She's been around several years now. Families had business here in the city of Florissant.
Yeah, we couldn't ask for a better council. Every one of the fundraisers and things I've been involved with, they've all showed up and represented, and it's been outstanding to have that kind of support from our leadership.
You know, many of these council members, they are almost lifelong residents of Florissant, so it's in their blood.
Absolutely.
I think this next car could be Robert Parsons Jr.
I think so.
He's one of our newer council members. He's been around for a couple years now.
Great guy too.
Looks like he's stocking up. Maybe he didn't practice and he was throwing too fast.
If I'm not mistaken,
hold out.
I think that's his son Jordan there who's helping him out.
Let the kids learn at a young age.
Absolutely.
It's not only, well, did you see the handful that he gave?
Yeah.
That's why he's going back to
up
the
the
car.
kids.
Yeah. He knows what he'd like to receive, and he's handing it right
Absolutely.
out. Paying it forward.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They just sit there in anticipation. Tommy Siam, I see him. He might.
Oh yeah.
There we go. I thought we might
sharp,
lose him
buddy.
before we got to talk about him. Ward 9. Hey there, Tommy.
Hey buddy. Looking sharp.
I think Tommy will wrap it up with our list of council members tonight. So this might be the municipal judge, Mary Elizabeth Dorsey. It is.
Looking good.
So at that recent election, we've got the new judge, we've got our new mayor. It's a good time for the city.
To say we're getting set up for success would be an understatement.
Absolutely. Gretchen Bangert, State Representative, 69th District there in the red Jeep. Good day to have the top off or the top down.
You ain't kidding.
And St. Louis County Councilwoman Rochelle Walton Gray. A color guard just passed. We may have had a little bit of change in the lineup there, Nick. Do we have our first Queen candidate? We do. This must be Sarah Bennett.
From Hazelwood West, my alma mater.
Florissant Valley, sponsor was Florissant Valley Fire Protection District. She's the junior class treasurer, involved in Spanish, theater, music, National Honor Society, involved in Girl Scouts, Peer Buddies, and volleyball. Plays piano, violin, plans to do a double major in Spanish and in nursing.
It's quite impressive.
Girl Scout Troop 488, Nick.
All right, Girl Scout 488 Sprouts. For 8 years now, the District 9 future Girl Scouts, or Sprouts as they're known, have marched in this parade. Sprouts love participating in outdoor activities, learning about animals, and playing with their friends. The girls say we're always excited about being in the parade.
Now, we've got a lot of Girl Scout troops that show up here. They are a big part of the parade every year. They kind of come out in masses. Looking now at a dance troupe.
Got Laverne Meyer School of Dance. Since 1957, the Laverne Meyer School of Dance has been teaching the art of dance in Overland. They offer classes in tap, ballet, hip-hop, jazz, acrobats, palms, and baton. Dance and skill you can use throughout your life. In fact, the baton twirlers are directed by Marquita Parker, a former Grand Marshal of the Valley of Flowers Parade.
I could never twirl one of those batons.
No, I've tried, and I can't do it.
I think we got a queen candidate. This one is Chloe Hoth from Duchesne High School. Her sponsor today is Paul Cerami Auto Group. Kind of a fitting sponsor for that car. It's a beautiful ride.
Absolutely.
She's being chauffeured in a 1957 Ford Thunderbird. That convertible is mostly all original with a red interior.
Look at that. Pretty in pink. Looking sharp, guys.
She looks great in it.
Up next, we have the Florissant Police Department CERT class, CERT. Florissant Police Department Community Emergency Response Team. The goal of the CERT program is for emergency personnel to train members of neighborhoods, community organizations, or workplaces in basic response skills.
Yep, they're out there waving to everybody, getting to know their city.
Safety first, baby. Actually know a couple of members who participated in the last CERT certification. They said they had a great time. It was Amanda Mills and Jeff Cook, some local heroes, and they highly recommend it.
You know, again, we're sponsoring, or the benefit today is the Florissant Valley Fire Protection District, but CERT kind of goes right along with that.
Absolutely.
Everybody serves their purpose here in keeping our city safe and healthy.
Oh yeah. Looking good, guys. Waving to the crowd.
Atonement Lutheran. Atonement Lutheran School for Early Childhood Education. They have been serving North County since 1956. They've got pre-K through 8th grade program providing families quality Christian education, student support services for their children in a safe, positive environment, supporting a lifelong learning and success. Fully accredited, and they tell everybody, call for a tour. They'd be happy to serve your family as well.
Excellent.
So this sign here, I see on it says best theme.
Oh, what we got here?
I have to follow this and see what the best theme is, Nick.
Coming down now, we got Queen candidate Lexi Kostecki. Look at that. We got a little burning building there. That's quite impressive. One thing I was never blessed with was the ability to create any kind of craft.
No, it is an artwork. It is an artwork. And her sponsor is the VFW Post 4105, celebrating 50 years of serving veterans. She's an honor student, school ambassador, and is involved in theater productions group. Well, that explains the float.
Absolutely.
If you're in theater productions, you know a thing or two about creating that. Oh, Miss Senior Missouri in her court. That's what we've got now. Queen Sandy Wright. We had Nancy Wilkinson, the first runner. Linda Francini, the second runner-up. Miss Senior Missouri pageant is held every year at the James J. Egan Center in Florissant. Contestants are judged on interviews, talent, their evening gown, and their own personal philosophy. This year's pageant will be on July 14th, so heads up to that. It'll be here soon.
That's excellent. And following along on the trailer here, we have Miss Senior Missouri Tambourine Troupe. The dance troupe performs throughout the metro area for senior citizens, nursing homes, fairs, and organizations. Today they're performing the famous tambourine number to the Maple Leaf Rag.
Okay. Not skipping a beat. They've got it.
Oh, no. Oh, I know that sound.
The Mulan Shrine.
Everybody's favorite.
Yep. I don't know how these guys will get these cars up on two wheels and not flip them over.
It takes skill and practice. I'm sure there's plenty of late nights involving these cars and these guys.
The Mulan Shrine Gateway 500 is a group of Shriners who parades to raise awareness to the Shriners Hospital children, a healthcare system of 22 hospitals dedicated to improving the lives of children by providing specialty care and innovative research. Children up to 18 with orthopedic conditions, burns, spinal cord injuries, cleft lip, palate are all eligible for care. And you know what? They receive all these services in a family-centered environment regardless of their ability to pay. That's a really big deal there.
That's outstanding.
They perform in 65 events and parades every year, and we're always honored when they choose the Valley of Flowers Parade as one of those occasions.
Absolutely. I remember being a kid and looking forward to the Shriners every year. Always entertaining.
Talk about practice with throwing beads. How many hours have they put in to be able to do the stunts that they pull off?
Oh yeah.
They are fun to watch.
Absolutely.
I think in the golf cart, some of the maybe the retired drivers. They've graduated to the adult golf cart now.
Yeah.
No more risk taken for them.
Oh yeah. Sure, it's a separate insurance policy.
Yeah, they're insurance.
That one's quite detailed.
Yeah, these are some neat derby cars.
I think that one's got some giddy up on it.
Now, I wonder if they ever actually race them. I see them come in the shows and they do this, but it would be interesting if they ever put together races for the charity.
I think we should look into that. Crowd following along the Let's Go Blues chant right now.
Oh, one's being towed. Okay, so we got a tow truck one, and then we get, this looks like an old Chevy Bel Air kind of mock-up. That's neat. Well, we do appreciate the Shriners for all they do here today and for the kids tomorrow.
Oh yeah, definitely a blessing. Coming down the road now, we got LA Dance. LA Dance is an educational performance-based studio that has performed at Disney World, in New York City, Branson, and National Dance Week in St. Louis. As they like to say, it's all about fun, friends, and fitness.
Yeah, these dance groups, when you're a parent, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of time to give to your kids to bring them there. But the amount of discipline that they learn in these troops, the exercise like you just mentioned, we live in a society where so many of our kids just find the enjoyment in their TV or in their smartphones. So these dance troops and what they can do for our kids are great.
Well, I'll tell you what, for whatever reason, the good Lord seen fit to bless me with 2 left feet, so I'm not much of a dancer at all.
Much of a dancer.
Oh no.
Well, you just wait till one of your kids hits that wedding day. They'll make you get out on that dance floor.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It took a couple drinks to get me dancing on my wedding day. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, you got a few years. Your oldest is 3 now, you said?
3? Oh yeah.
Wow. Maybe there's some dancing in him in the future. Maybe you didn't pick up Dad's feet. Maybe you got Mom's.
No. Let's hope so. All right, looking good, guys.
LA Dance has been doing this with the city of Florissant for years. They've been a part of this parade, and they've been a member of the community.
Yeah. Coordination is top notch. Again, one of those things I wasn't blessed with is the ability to coordinate. Oh, they look like they're having fun, buddy.
They do, and they do a good job of getting the crowd into it.
Oh yeah.
Every one of them's got a smile on their face. It's not hot out there, it's not raining, so they're pretty excited to be out today. This should be another Queen candidate, Nick.
Natalie Patrick, I believe.
Think so. Now, she is a student at Incarnate Word Academy. Her sponsor was Windshield Carpet. She's the youngest granddaughter of the late Kenny Winchell, who founded the company over 70 years ago. Do you know that prior to opening this location in North Limburg, Kenny first started his business by selling carpet out of his station wagon?
Huh.
Very successful, just like Natalie.
That's what it takes, baby. Following up Natalie, we have Girl Scout Troop 994. Definitely bringing energy to the street today.
Sometimes you got all the Girl Scouts together. I think they must have broken them up a little bit this year, and we get to see each kind of troop one by one. They each get a chance to shine their own spotlight.
Oh yeah.
Girl Scouts are one of those organizations that has been seeing a nice comeback.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You think that's in part due to the cookies, or is it?
They sure don't hurt.
Yeah, oh, they don't hurt them. Up next, we got Sacred Heart Kindergarten. Kindergarten students and teachers are on this ride.
Nice horse-drawn carriage. We don't see too many of those in the parades anymore.
Oh no.
Real horsepower. 42, we've got Kinloch Fire Chief Vehicle and Fire Truck. We salute to another one of our brave first responders, the Kinloch Fire Department. Fire Chief Kevin Stewart is here with some of their equipment, the Chief's Chevy Tahoe, and a Rossbauer pumper. Thank you for all you do in helping us celebrate the Florissant Fire Protection District. There's their pumper.
You know what I noticed? A lot of these fire departments definitely take pride in the pumpers for sure. It shows with the shine, you know.
And all the fire departments, whether they're Florissant or Kinloch or any of the other kind of adjacent municipalities, everybody helps in. When there's a fire call, it's never just one city that seems to respond.
Oh, no.
Everybody's there.
It's definitely a brotherhood, that's for sure. Up next, we got the Dairy Queen float. Oh man, did you have to do this now? Now I'm thinking cool. Blizzards, sundaes, cakes, burgers, and fries. All at one of my favorites. Dairy Queen on North Lindbergh. I love Dairy Queen. You know who else likes Dairy Queen?
Looks like Barney and Baby Bob.
Oh yeah. Especially on a warm day like today.
Now one thing they forgot to do is bring some of those treats our way.
I was just thinking at it. Are we getting, is there perks?
I'm waiting, bring them by. We got Queen candidate Reagan Reynolds followed up. She's pretty in pink from McClure North High School. Her sponsor today is the North County Churches Uniting for Racial Harmony and Justice. Honoring everyday heroes is the theme of Reagan's float. One of her heroes is the NCCU, an initiative of people of faith as well as non-church members who envision North County as a vibrantly diverse area where residents, schools, and businesses can flourish in an environment of dignity and justice, racial harmony.
Excellent. Up next, we got one of our marching bands, McClure North Marching Stars. They've been a part of the Valley of Flowers Parade for many years. This year's group consists of around 40 members. McClure North Marching Stars perform at various events and were part of the McKendree Preview of Champions.
Well, I always like seeing McClure North. That's where I graduated, so go North, go band. They're strong as ever.
I'll tell you what, there's nothing like a drum line. You can instantly feel the energy pick up whenever they come around.
Not sure if they can feel the drum beat as well as we can as they pass by, but it's great. I think this bus might be the St. Andrew's United Methodist Church. Trying to confirm that here. Yeah, it is. I finally see the sign on the bus. It is. Passengers are children, youth, and adults from St. Andrew's North Hills United Methodist Church. The puppets are just a few of those that they use for their children's and adult ministry programs. St. Andrews will begin hosting their week-long summer camp program July 15th through the 19th, featuring great rec activities and solid faith-based elements. Call or visit their website to learn more.
Coming down the lane here, we got Queen candidate Grace Gettemeyer. She is enrolled at Incarnate Word Academy. Her sponsor is Handyman True Value Hardware, another great local business. Grace is joined by her family and friends walking alongside. She's the daughter of a Cottaville fireman, Captain Brian Gettemeyer, and the granddaughter of retired Florissant Fire Marshal Steve Gettemeyer.
Well, isn't she fitting for being in this parade?
Absolutely.
With that pedigree.
They did it up on that float. Look at that.
I love the burning flames behind her.
Oh yeah.
She's on fire, Nick.
That was so good.
Another dance troupe may be coming in. This is Powerhouse Divas. They are a group of young, talented St. Louis majorette dancers. Squads composed of girls of multiple dance backgrounds, including ballet, jazz, praise, cheerleading. Their goal is to provide safe extracurricular activities while doing what they love, and that is to dance. As they like to say, whose house? Powerhouse.
Powerhouse, baby.
Performed at St. Louis Surge Games, Hodemont Tracks Festival diversity in dance, and other events. Thanks for joining the parade today, ladies.
Absolutely.
Or should I say divas?
Divas for sure. Coming down now, we got Ford's Unlimited Car Club. Since 1986, the Ford's Unlimited Car Club has evolved through friendship and camaraderie into a large group of people of all ages who enjoy getting together to share stories and plans, solve problems, and just have fun with their Ford, Lincoln, or Mercury vehicles.
They may not have fun with their food in the car, but I guarantee when they're out of their car, they're probably having a barbecue together.
Oh yeah, I feel like those guys hang pretty tight, as they say.
Have you ever worked on doing any kind of car restoration, Nick?
Not a car guy. If filling the air in my tires is car restoration, I'm your guy.
That's it?
That's about it.
I haven't either, but I've got some buddies that do it, and man, it is a lifelong love for them. So
oh yeah.
It's neat to see this. I wish I knew how to do what they can do.
Yeah, I'm not equipped with the facilities to do any kind of car maintenance.
Now look at that car. That car is actually a carriage, and it is bringing in Queen candidate Lauren Ebert. Rosetta Kane High School is where she attends. She's part of the Florissant Rotary Club. The title of her float is the Florissant Rotary Salutes the Anniversary of the Fire District.
Up next, we got Hazelwood Central RoboHawks. Orlando Brown, Allison Thomas, and Denise Hill are part of the student-led group that teaches STEAM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics through robotics for Hazelwood Central High School. The team recently took first place at the St. Louis Regional Robotics Competition at Chaffetz Arena. Congrats, RoboHawks. That's really awesome.
You saw for a second on the back of their truck, it looked like they had one of the robots that they had built there. You know, I'd love to talk to them and ask them what it did. You know, what they make it do. I had a daughter that was involved in the robotics club at her school for a little bit, and it was pretty neat going to those shows and seeing what those kids create.
Yeah, it blows my mind what kids are capable of these days. I'm definitely not on par with the kids these days as far as technology.
District 9 Honor Guard. They are representing girls and adults from the entire North County area today. Girls age range from kindergarten through high school. The District 9 Girl Scouts is one of the largest in the country.
All right, coming down, we have Christian Hospital Float and Ambulance.
I see that. Here it is.
You may not think of it at first, but a big part of the fire department is rescue. The injured are initially under the skilled care of first responders and then transported to a medical facility like Christian Hospital. We salute the nursing leadership team of Christian Hospital, hardworking, dedicated individuals that care for patients. Christian Hospital is not only here for when the need arises, but also to help people enjoy life by improving their health.
You know, another great thing we've got in the city of Florissant is the health care that's around here. From Christian Hospital to some of the other facilities, our residents don't have to go far to get the best healthcare service.
Oh, absolutely. That's the truth.
We've got Siteman Cancer Center, working on their building here too, close to Christian, which is another just added benefit for the area.
Coming up next, we have Queen candidate Karina Dufour.
I think you know this one.
I do. She's Showme's is happy to sponsor her. She is attending McClure North High School.
Yes, good.
She is sponsored by Showme's Bar and Grill. She's very involved in the city. She maintains a 4.0 GPA in school and is enrolled in all honors classes. She is a 3-sport varsity athlete, playing softball, soccer, and swimming.
She's followed by the alumni. This is Valley Flowers alumni who started in 2015. They've become part of the tradition in these floats. The ladies have either been a queen or a member of her court. It looks like they're having a good time. Oh, we missed another. There we go.
Yep. Queen candidate
Elizabeth
Barbaglia.
Thank you.
Isabella Barbaglia.
Incarnate Word Academy. She was sponsored by Citizens National Bank. She's involved in varsity golf and is on the honor roll, member of Sacred Heart Parish, and tells us she really enjoys the outdoor and spending time in nature.
Excellent. Coming up now, we have Nerdy Kids Book Club. Nerdy Kids Book Club was inspired by 11-year-old Kennedy Thompson 3 years ago when she was 8 to make reading fun. Centennial Book Club have over 300 signed members and 100 active members. They meet monthly for book club meetings and fun. I enjoyed reading thoroughly when I was a kid.
Did you?
Oh yeah, still do.
I've got a couple kids that love it. I've got a couple kids that don't.
Yeah.
My mom and dad always loved to read. I had trouble picking it up.
Mm-hmm. The hot book right now in my household is Chicka Chicka Boom Boom.
Oh yeah?
It's a hit, apparently.
Who is in the BMW with the back end opened up? Might be the Olson family. Longtime resident Robert Olson and his wife was a Queen candidate in 1963. They're riding. No, this must not be. Well, I'm trying to follow this. No, they were joined by their son and Kristen, who were in this 2006 BMW, with their twin daughters, Katie and Lauren, and a big brother, Bobby. Okay. Now we've got the best antique unit automobile coming through. And there we go. So now there's the classic Mustang that resident Robert Olson and his wife were riding in. So just a little bit out of order there. Apologize. Again, she was a Queen candidate in 1963, and they're riding in a 1969 Mustang convertible that was restored to its original Acapulco blue color.
Up next, we got Queen candidate Elena Cribbett. Elena attends Marquette Catholic High School, and she's a junior. Her sponsor is Sacred Heart Catholic Church. Elena is a member of the International Thespian Society and a Thespians Vice President's List Scholar. She's also a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society and has performed in IHSA competitions. Besides the arts, she's a member of Campus Ministry, National Honor Society, and a founding member of the Pro-Life Club. The theme is special for her since her grandfather was a firefighter in the Air National Guard. Decorated for the Dalmatian and its vital role in early firefighting.
We had the Hazelwood West Middle School Marching Band pass through there as we were talking about the Queen. And now we've got All Saints Academy coming up. This academy is actually one school with 3 campuses now: St. Ferdinand, St. Norbert, and St. Rose, Philippine Duchesne parishes. They do preschool through 8th grade. Students are growing in faith, academics, and service and traditional classes, as well as new resources now that were added, like additional PE class time, art, music, and enhanced technology. Come visit the campus of All Saints Academy and see if they're right for you. Another Girl Scout troop, it looks like, has found their way in. Good to see those Girl Scouts out.
Absolutely. Up next, we have Queen candidate Megan Hogan. Megan is attending Hazelwood West High School, and her sponsor is Marty Kinsella Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. In addition to all her studies, Megan is a part-time employee at Marty Kinsella Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Megan and her family decorated the float, and her uncle, a retired fireman from the Ladue Fire Department, is driving.
Another float that's on fire, Nick.
Oh yeah.
Looks like the next float is maybe the veterans coming down, the Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 794.
Absolutely.
Been serving North County for over 25 years, active in many of the community services, including the Team Food Pantry, Marygrove Children's Home, and the Veterans Home.
A couple of great organizations.
Salute our
there,
veterans.
Baby. Team Food Pantry, Marygrove do countless good deeds for the city of Florissant. Up next, we got Flyers Sports. Their motto says it best: when the players stop fun, we'll stop coaching. Flyers Sports specializes in training and coaching girls 2 through 12 in soccer, basketball, softball, and track. In just 4 years, the results are adding up with honors like the soccer girls holding the Florissant Indoor Championship and being undefeated at their home field, taking 3rd place in Best in Missouri games.
Now we got Girl Scout Troop 2646. They're showing their colors and raising their banner. They are first-year Dazzling Daisies. They told us that they're not just excited about being in the parade, they are super excited. We're super duper excited that you're here too. So welcome to the parade, Troop 2646.
Might be Girl Scouts, but there's a couple proud papas in there putting in work.
Again, just like the dance troops, you know, the moms are such a big part of Girl Scouts and getting the kids there, being a part of the activities and donating the time. So a shout out to the mothers of all these kids. You know, Mother's Day is next weekend, so they should get some of their due praises, I hope, next
absolutely.
week.
Absolutely. Got to take care of Ma. Coming down the road, we got Queen candidate Elena Snelling. She is also an attendee of Hazelwood West High School, and her sponsor is Commercial Bank. Elena is involved in many activities such as National Honor Society, French Club, sports management, and she's the editor-in-chief of the school's yearbook staff. When not in school or working in handyman hardware, she enjoys spending time with family and friends or volunteering at the local library. Elena plans to attend St. Louis College of Pharmacy and begin her career as a clinical pharmacist.
She started off as a pretty good carpenter, I think, because she's built herself a nice little pumper truck.
Absolutely.
The Corvette Club, this must be custom Corvettes.
Yeah,
they are a
guys.
nonprofit organization. They participate in car shows, charity programs all around the St. Louis area. They can be seen in the Annie Malone Parade, the Veiled Prophet Parade, and of course right here in the Valley of Flowers. They're always a big hit. You see all kinds of neat Corvettes. The ones with the doors that kind of slide up, open up. This is...
And the folks that run this Corvette Club are really interested in helping out the community. They do great stuff.
You know, you only see half the cars when they're driving down. When you get to a car show and they pop the hood, you see a whole other world. It doesn't look like what's underneath your or my hood. These things are chromed out. They've got probably more money under that hood than we have in our car altogether.
Absolutely. To say I'm a little jealous would be an understatement.
It would be an understatement for me too. Yeah, if I've got a bucket list of something that I'd like to have one day, it's probably one of those Stingrays right there.
Oh yeah. Looking good, buddy. Coming up next, we got Man's Meats. Bringing the party on the bus.
Hey, got their bus.
Bob Manicky, the owner of Man's Meats, has always had a passion for cooking, being unique and creative. With that combination, he purchased a bus and in 4 months fabricated the whole thing himself into what today, a rolling, smoking, cooking kitchen. But don't worry, you don't have to follow him around. Man's Meats now has their first brick and mortar right here at Florissant at 300 St. Ferdinand. Enjoy a full menu of mouth-watering treats.
You know, you can't smell on TV, but I smell their smoke right now.
Oh yeah.
There, you can see it. So we got a
buddy.
camera. You see the smoke coming out. We're close enough right now. We can smell that smoke, and it is delicious.
Well, you know, Man's Meats has their store open for a couple of weeks, and I'm hearing nothing but positive reviews.
It's good to see that location up and running, and Man Meats was the right guy to take it over and do it.
Oh yeah.
Dance troupe coming in. DK Dance Productions. Look at those ladies go.
Hey.
DK is known as a dance that truly builds positive self-image, self-esteem, and discipline and appreciation for the arts. They celebrate 13th years in Florissant today, the second year in Alton. DK Dance Productions are a competitive performing company and have taught thousands of students the art of dance and performance. DK Dance Productions has performed all over the United States, and with over 150 years of combined teaching experience, they're eager to share their love of dance with you. So, why not give it a try?
All right, coming down the lane, we got Omega Generation Youth Ministry. Omega Generation Youth Ministry is a leadership development program that assists teens and young adults in becoming innovative and integrative leaders in their local communities in the world. Their mission is to empower youth to effect positive change in themselves and those around them. And that's a great mission. I can get behind that for sure.
We need more and more organizations just like that to bring the communities together. Queen candidate coming up. Looks like they're in a Corvette. Must be Amanda Kolb. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right there, Amanda. She goes to McClure North High School. She's a junior. Our sponsor is BJ Bar and Restaurant. Amanda works part-time there and somehow still finds the time to be top of her class with a 4.4 GPA. She enjoys reading mystery novels and likes to pursue a career in marine biology. Amanda wants to thank all those who pitched in to help her create her float, her family, friends, coworkers, her sponsor, and her new puppy, Cookie.
Oh, Cookie. Looks like we've got the best decorated car here.
That is a very well decorated car, covered in flowers for the Valley of Flowers.
I'm sure that took some effort.
I'd like to see First Choice Home Health, maybe? That who's has the best decorated car? Waiting to see. So, Florissant Presbyterian Church is the name I think I just saw on the sign for that car. They've been in Florissant for over 70 years now, serving the area and continue to do so by celebrating family, friends, and community through music and by helping others. And we got Troop 2855, the Girl Scouts. We'll see a lot of troops coming through here today.
Oh, yeah. Coming up next, I think I hear some drums,
the drum
baby. We got the Hazelwood Central Golden Hawks Marching Band.
Feel that beat.
The St. Louis 4th of July Parade and the Labor Day Parade in Pinckeyville, Illinois are just a few of the events that this talented group of young musicians have participated in over the years.
Queen candidate, Alyssa Sextro. She's from Rosetta Kane High School. Her sponsor is Biondo Sewer Service. Alyssa is chauffeured in this 1957 American LaFrance convertible fire truck from the Melville Lions Club. This unique vehicle has been restored by the club as a symbol of dedication and service to its new members and has been built as a built-in smoker, no pun intended, and beer tappers for community events.
That's awesome. I've seen a couple Dalmatians on there too, I believe.
Well, Heating and Cooling Company, they come in their classic truck as well.
Looks like they got a 1948 pickup truck. It is lettered just as their fleet was in the 1940s. Trailing behind is 1937 midget race car representing Mr. Welsh's strong affection for auto racing. Welsh is the oldest heating and cooling company in St. Louis. Established in 1895 and celebrating 124 years of serving the needs of Florissant residents, as well as the residents of the entire metro St. Louis area.
124 years, that is a huge commitment.
That's dedication for sure.
So they actually got to see the beginnings of the Florissant Valley Fire Protection District.
Yeah,
they were around before it existed.
That's very interesting.
They may be one of the only floats or members in this community that could say that. I don't know. I haven't seen that in anything else yet. Very neat. Glad they could be here today.
Up next, we got Infusion Studios on 20 Patterson Plaza, Florissant, 63031.
Looks like they offer summer camps for children and families of the area, something for the kids to do during the summers. You know, it's always hard as a parent to try to figure out the best place of what your kids can do once school comes out. So this might be a good option for you. Local advantage here in Florissant with Infusion Studios. I see some dancers now. See if we can place where they're from. Or is that still part of Infusion Studios?
Still Infusion Studio,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They look like they're having a good time. Very jealous of the energy, though.
I remember when we might have had that energy.
Oh yeah, it was a while ago. Before kids.
Before kids. Now we watch our kids and we wonder how they have all that energy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this dance studio, Infusion Studios, could have some great summer activities for your kids to be involved in.
Looks like they're having fun.
Another fire truck is slowly progressing towards us. Well, there's a shot of everything that's gone by.
What a crowd. What a good day for
It has been. Anyway, on this truck, we've got Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Select Properties. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services is your #1 locally owned real estate company. Contact them for all your real estate needs. And if you're looking for a new career, let Berkshire Hathaway help you build a future. You know, the housing market is a hot market right now.
Yeah, especially in Florissant.
It's good to see when our homes don't stay on the market for long.
Yeah, it's true. That is true.
Well, if you're in the need, looking to buy or sell, I'd say Berkshire Hathaway, being a local company, would be a good one to call on.
Oh, yeah.
Next one looks like they were voted Best Organization Unit. This is Queen candidate Hannah Crowder.
I believe so. She attends Hazelwood West High School. Her sponsor is the Greater North County Chamber of Commerce, which Show Me's restaurant is happily a part of. Hannah's float is the story of Loretto Academy. In January 1919, a fire broke out in Florissant's Loretto Academy, forcing 50 young girls and 75 nuns out into the bitter cold. The village had no fire department. The building was a loss. In March, the citizens formed the Florissant Valley Volunteer Fire Department. In 1950, the volunteer department became the Florissant Valley Fire Protection District.
So there is a good bit of history of how the protection district came to be, kind of starting with that 1919 fire.
Very fascinating. Did not know that.
Boland Service is just driving by. Their family has been owned and operated since 1954. They attribute their longevity to providing professional, efficient, and courteous service 24 hours a day. For light and heavy-duty towing, local or long distance, call Bowen Services.
That's awesome.
I think that rig that just drove by was one to actually, it would tow another big rig.
Oh, yeah. That's a heavy lifter. Uh-oh.
I see bubbles.
Yeah, buddy.
Wonder if
And
your
the crowd
son's out
goes
there.
wild. I know he's out there chasing. I'm sure we'll see him.
Everybody's favorite, the Bubble Bus, for over 10 years. They've been spreading bubble fun across St. Louis and surrounding areas. Perfect for community and school events, birthday parties, reunions. Possibilities are endless, including the Valley of Flowers Festival. We saw him yesterday.
I'll tell you what, the Bubble Bus guy gets a solid high five from me because it was genius. It's a genius idea.
Yeah, look at the kids. They are all out in the street now dancing. Hope the cars that follow are watching for pedestrians in the street now.
Oh, yeah.
You see the mom? The moms are even running out there.
Yeah, it looks like fun.
Yep, everybody's joining in.
Coming up next, we got
Another Girl Scout troop, I think. Girl Scout Troop 3111.
Troop 3111 cadets for Hazelwood West Middle School are continuously expanding and hope to see more girls join their troop. They participate in neighbor events such as April showers, cookie booths, Christmas caroling, and much more.
I like that car. This is Queen candidate Kaylin O'Keefe, Hazelwood West High School. Sponsor is Old Town Donuts, a big name here in the city of Florissant. Kaylin is being escorted in this 1958 Ford Edsel convertible, which is as old as their sponsor, Old Town Donuts, and has been in the family owned and operated for over 50 years. They're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with donuts baked around the clock. And you know what, Nick, our TV crew enjoyed a couple dozen of those this morning as we were getting all the equipment ready.
Oh, I love Old Town Donuts. Big Tom. Big Tom's the man, too. Up next, we got Complete Auto Body and Repair. Complete Auto Body and Repair, along with an A2B Towing, owned by Kurt Barks, makes Complete Auto your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs. Complete Auto Body and Repair are proud supporters of Backstoppers and Responder Rescue, and are in the Ring of Champions for Guns and Hoses.
Nice. There goes the candy.
Oh, yeah.
now we have the Zoppe Italian Family Circus. Looks like they're going to perform a little bit right here on the street. Woo!
Hey, look at
Did
that.
you see that?
I am not,
Ha!
I'm getting nervous.
He shows off. And since 1842, the Zoppe Italian Circus, starring Nino the Clown, toured the world, Europe, Asia, and the Americas. Giovanni Zoppe, the sixth-generation circus performer and patriarch, propels the central story featuring acrobats, equestrian showmanship, canine capers, clowning, and plenty of audience participation. There's the clown now.
I told her nothing but good things about Zoppe Family Circus.
This is
weekend.
great. We saw this was part of their act
Uh-oh.
yesterday, and it is just amazing how they kind of create this human springboard. We'll stop talking for a minute and just watch him do his thing. Woo!
Well, that's very impressive.
That is showmanship right there, too. He sure knows how to bring it in.
That's good stuff.
There. Yes, beautiful.
Russ, can you do that?
Yeah, I can. I can do it once. And then one of those ambulances that drove by
Oh, yeah.
earlier, they can take me to Christian Hospital.
Yeah, my knees are burning just watching that go down. That's excellent. Coming up next, we got another Girl Scout troop. I believe it's, you know, I don't want to venture a guess until I see the numbers.
I don't see the numbers on them, but maybe this is true. 3519. It's the next one I've got here.
Got to Kenny. Last little bit of beads.
This is Queen candidate Sarah Schenk from Duchesne High School approaching now. Her sponsor was State Farm agent Steve Wood. Look like good neighbors. Florissant Valley Fire Protection District and State Farm work together to help Cheryl in her shed so she may sleep easier when she goes to bed. That's that
The
she
she
shed. Tongue
That's
twister.
clever.
They wrote that up to catch me off guard a little bit today.
That, to me, that's probably one of the more clever ones today.
Just got the Queen wave down.
Up next, we got Point of Surrender. Point of Surrender is a Christian-based professional dance studio located at Parker Road in New Hallsbury. They teach recreational and competitive dance on a variety of techniques like ballet, jazz, tap, hip-hop, lyrical, musical theater, tumbling, flags, and more. All students perform recitals throughout the year, so check them and let them help you find your surrender in dance.
Very, very, very good.
Waving hi to the crowd there. Big smiles.
Yeah, they're proud of what they do. This is Girl Scout Troop 3519, so I apologize, didn't know the right number for the last troop, but we appreciate their attendance. 3519 has decorated their float to represent their bronze award. The girls volunteered their time to create dog beds for the local dog rescue facility.
Oh, that's excellent. Up next, we have our final Queen candidate,
This is it.
Amelia Stevens. She is attending Trinity Catholic High School, and her sponsor is Boyle Law Firm, LLC. Amelia is the granddaughter of Patrick Boyle of the Boyle Law Firm. And that's quite the float there.
Very pretty. Pretty in white, matches her dress. That looks great.
Wonder how comfortable it is to sit there for a whole parade.
Well, Nick, I think when we see the dare car and we hear the sirens, that means we are nearing the end or at the end of the parade. Got to say, it was a pleasure working with you today and
Absolutely,
talking
Russ.
with you. Thank you for volunteering your time to come out and to do this and to take the chance. I think you survived.
I did, and I didn't sweat through the shirt. I
No,
feel good.
you still look pretty dry.
The butterflies are gone. It was a good experience. I'm happy to do it. I'm looking forward to next year, and hopefully I can participate again.
I hope so. You know, we had a great parade, great weather, great day. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I'm Russell Inman. Appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. We hope to see you next year.
Thank you.